Some of our bombers are equipped with weapons that can be launched several hundred miles from a target.
Seconds to go. PDI right. PDI center. Offset check. Bombs away.
Bombers of our air offense force, singly and in small groups, are fanning out across the length and breadth of the aggressor nation, retaliating against Soviet air power and other war-making and war-sustaining resources. "20 hours have elapsed. The commander and his staff are at alternate headquarters. Most aircraft have landed at their post-strike bases, either at intermediate or advanced stations, or back at their home bases in the United States. Now to the reports from those who've been over the targets. On them hinge future actions, future strikes, and the war itself. In the control room of the alternate headquarters, controllers are busy tabulating the reports. From them, the planning staff will determine additional targets to be struck in subsequent attacks. Mike, what are the latest totals on aircraft return? Your board shows only about 25% of your aircraft at recovery bases.
That's right, but 10 of the 14 recovery bases have been bombed, which forced the aircraft to land at other bases.
How many reports have you from quick strike and follow through?
We have strike reports of 2/3 on quick strike, but less than 1/2 on follow through.
Keep trying to find out where they are, huh?
Will do.
Guards, let's have a situation report. Sir, we're having some difficulty getting information. What we have may change as more reports come in. Sergeant? Yes, sir. Uncover the operation summary board, please. Total overall results so far are aircraft scheduled, 1,545. Aircraft airborne, 1,517. Pre-target aborts, 62. Strike reports, according to crew estimates, 1,219. Aircraft retrieved at recovery bases, 971. Known losses, enemy territory as of 2 hours ago, 93. Missing, 49. Major battle damage to aircraft requiring 3 days to repair, 62. Now, the difference between the sum of these two figures and this airborne total is 453. Of these 453 unaccounted for aircraft, sir, there should be 53 B-52s still airborne. The missing figure is high because surface communications in Europe and North Africa have broken down completely. We expect radio reports soon from individual bombers, groups of bombers. Crews may not realize that many of their reports aren't being forwarded. Thank you, Sergeant. Sir, here's a report from Zebra. 43 B-47s and 15 B-52s were on the ground at Shotgun 6 hours ago. We had no previous report from there. Now, that may reduce our missing number to 342. But, of course, we'll have to check the B-52 tail numbers to be certain.
What action have you taken on those crews down in enemy territory?
We have air rescue service on the way, sir, with sufficient aircraft to support our needs in every area. They've been sending reports in every 2 hours.
Tell them I don't want reports. I want my crews picked up.
Yes, sir. Next, General, is the airbase status.
Go ahead.
In operations so far, we've used 121 bases in the United States and 42 of the available bases overseas. Communications in the overseas areas are bad, but these are the figures we have. Available bases in the United States, 72. In overseas areas, 67. Bases in use in the United States, 72. In overseas areas, 37. Bases damaged in the United States, 20. Overseas, 20. This figure includes all missile sites. Bases destroyed in the United States, 46. And in overseas areas, 16 known damaged. I beg your pardon, 16 known destroyed includes all IRBM sites. Our overseas data is unreliable, but we do know that there are 2 usable bases in North Africa, 3 in the United Kingdom, 3 in Alaska, 5 in Canada in the northeast area, and 2 in the Far East. For sure there are more, sir, but that's all we can back up with reports.
How many tankers are operating from the Canadian bases?
73, sir.
Well, let's not schedule any more bombers or tankers in there. They'll be looking for cripples for sure.
Pass that to operations plans and numbered Air Force controls.
Yes, sir.
What's your latest total on aircraft losses, Dutch?
In addition to the 93 lost over enemy territory, we know we've lost 387 bombers, 237 tankers on the ground. Some of these had just returned from their missions. 258 of these bombers were B-52s.
That's bad. But it's a lot better than it might have been.
Sir, if there are no other questions, intelligence is now ready to brief.
Go ahead.